Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Rogue. Get a low $269 per month lease on Rogue, or get up to $2,500 total savings on remaining select 2024 Rogue Platinum trims.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Yes.
It's a big day for Marcus Stroman. 8 days between starts as he tries to get back on the right track. And also, it's a big day for Anthony Volpe. Why? They're giving out his bobblehead, Gold Glove bobblehead. Pretty nice souvenir. These fans want that, and they want a game. They're getting both. It is time for baseball as the Yes Network presents the Hyundai Sunday Game of the Week. And today, it's the Texas Rangers against the New York Yankees in the rubber game of a 3-game set from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Yankees Baseball. Along with Paul O'Neill, I'm Michael Kay. Yankees split a doubleheader yesterday. They won the first game 8-0. They lost the second one 9-4, turning today into the rubber game. Some highlights, though. Giancarlo Stanton with a big home run, and then Jazz Chisholm homered in both games.
Yeah, I mean, Stanton is so important to this lineup, and this is why. Wow, just a line drive to left. No, this ball gets over and off to the wall, and then later, yeah, you heard that one, 441 feet. He can protect Aaron Judge. He can help this lineup. And then we go to Jazz Chisholm. You know what? Ever since he's been over, all of a sudden he has a home run streak. That's in game 1, his 19th of the year. And then in game 2, yeah, a career high, 20th. All of a sudden, 7 home runs since he's come to the Yankees.
And a little Euro step as well. In the last 14 games, the Yankees have been hitting. They're 9-5. They score 6.6 runs a game, almost 290 batting average, 62 extra base hits, a lot of home runs, slugging at .516. But the key to this rubber game today is that guy, Marcus Stroman, has not pitched well of late. Well, our very own Justin Shackle talks to Aaron Boone about his right-hander next, right here on Yes.
Big season. More reasons to say yes. Wow.
Aaron Judge crushes one.
Get all the Yankees action on the Yes app. Download now.
The doctor said I only had a 29% chance to find you. But I knew you were out there. Every night, even when my heart was sad, I wished for you to sign up. I got so sick that I couldn't go to school, but I still made people laugh. But when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever. Sincerely, Owen.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at nmdp.org.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
Welcome back to Yankees Baseball on Yes. We are getting set for the series finale between the Yankees and the Rangers here at the stadium. Hey, everybody, I'm Justin Shackle. When the Yankees take the field, Marcus Stroman will be taking the mound. He'll be doing so on 8 days rest and following the 2 shortest outings of his 2024 season. It led to Stroman to work on some mechanical adjustments in some side sessions earlier this week. And earlier this morning, Aaron Boone explained what tweaks Stroman needs to make when he takes the mound against Texas today.
When he's been at his best this year, you know, we kind of look up there at sinker 90, sinker 90.
give or take 89, 91. So hopefully that's more a product of just being a tick off mechanically. And as I talked about the lower half and engaging the lower half better, hopefully that cleans it up like that. And there's that extra little bit of gear. But I don't worry so much about that unless it falls off drastically. Really comes down to the crispness of it and then command of it. And that's where he struggled in these last few is, you know, just being in the heart of the plate a lot, which is not a place, you know, where he can live.
Stroman himself echoed that sentiment earlier this week. He said he's never been concerned about his velocity. For him, it's more about the location and the action of his pitches in the strike zone. Those are the things that he'll be looking for when he takes the mound today. When we come back, we will have first pitch from Marcus Stroman. Michael Kay and Paul O'Neill have the call. It's the rubber game between the Yankees and the Rangers here on Yes.
Swung on and hit in the air. It's a walk-off.
And another mob at the new house.
Rivera is set. Swung on and grounded to second. Throws to first in time. Ball game over. World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Agarra servilletas extra, dijo un sabio. Ese sabio eras tú. Ya sabías en lo que te estabas metiendo. Saborea la double quarter pounder with cheese.
Configurable terrain response. Effortless in the extreme.
All-you-can-eat riblets, shrimp, and boneless wings are back for just
Sunday in New York, the Rangers against the Yankees. Rubber game of this 3-game set. The rubber game of this 9-game homestand for the Yankees. Yankees have taken the field. We'll take a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Brought to you by TikTok, Smith, Seager, and Simeon. That's the top of the order. The middle of the order is Young, Langford, and Lowe. And the bottom third of the order are Adolis, Garcia, and Wright. Leody Taveras is in center, and Carson Kelly is catching and batting ninth. And they're facing Stroman. Marcus Stroman, his 23rd start. You see his numbers. Let's check out the Nissan Pitcher Scouting Report.
Well, extra time on 8 days rest today, working on some mechanical things out in the bullpen. Let's see if they show up today. And sink or swim, to me, Stroman has kind of gotten away from his sinker ball. He's added so many other things, and I think he's kind of lost his number one weapon, and that's his sinking fastball. And just like us, after some struggles, look like Heel and Rodon are back on track. Stroman needs to do the same, and it's there. I mean, he's done it many times in his career. Turned it around to have a good year and a good outing today, hopefully.
Josh Smith is ready. Stroman's ready. And let's do it here in the Bronx. First pitch is a strike, and we're underway. Crew chief is Vic Carapazza behind the plate. Tom Hanahan at first. Adam Hamari at second. Edwin Moscoso is over at third. Grounded sharply to first. LeMahieu lost it. The throw to first. They got him. Picked it up in time to get it to Stroman.
Ball hit hard. Marcus Stroman, a good athletic pitcher, got over there, and DJ couldn't find it. It went off the back of his leg, off the glove. Ah, there it is. Good thing you're at first base. Not very far to go. Looks like he got it.
Wow. Oh. Wow. That's about as close as you can be. No challenge for the Rangers. There's Corey Seager, first home run ever against the Yankees yesterday. That was in game 2 of the doubleheader. You know the old saying, Little League tie goes to the runner? Well, that was a tie. No, I think Stroman's foot got down first. Check out the Yankee defense presented by Defender. Verdugo, Judge, and Soto left to right in the outfield. Infield, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Anthony Volpe, Gleyber Torres, DJ LeMahieu, that's third to first. Austin Wells, again behind the plate. Stanton's a DH. Stroman on the mound. That one is lined down the right field line. It's a base hit. One hop up against the wall, played nicely by Soto. He's is going to fire to second. Seager's going for two. He's in there with a double.
Michael, you don't see three people give a good effort on one play. Well, great job by Soto getting the ball in. And then look at Volpe reach out, just can't get it. Seager on the inside part of the bag. I think he got him.
Now they might challenge this.
That's going to make it a better play for Volpe than I even explained, right? And even Soto.
Now Judge and Soto will watch the play on the big board. Challenge replay is brought to you by Citizens Made Ready. Right there, he's out.
Yeah, really good job by Volpe to lunge. He got the ball early enough where he could lunge.
After the call on the field is overturned, the runner is out. New York retains the challenge.
All's well now, Michael.
Well, the Yankees have the close plays going their way in the early going.
Again, they're just ripped down the line. One thing in Yankee Stadium as a right fielder, you know if you get a good care of him, you're going to have a shot. He got rid of the ball quick, and an excellent play by Volpe.
There's Marcus Semien. 1-0. So that scored a single, out trying to stretch 9-6. And there's a strike. 8th outfield assist this season. That's tied for second in the American League. How about Miguel Andujar with Oakland? He has 9. Former third baseman. So 1-2 on the Rangers second baseman, Marcus Semien. Marcus against Marcus. Two and two. Three and two. And one thing that Stroman does, he works around the edges, and he's got to hit corners. And Boone said the last couple of games he's been living in the middle of the plate. He can't do that. 3-2.
You know,
it's time now, Paul, for the keys to the game, brought to you by your local Kia dealers.
Yeah, 14 in a row. Offense looks really good. Now, 8 or more hits in 14 consecutive games. That hasn't happened since 1997. And the power punch, we saw it yesterday, even in the blowout. Semien draws the walk. You know, the big home run by Big G yesterday, 451 feet. And then, again, Jazz Chisholm, since he's been here, 7 home runs in 12 games since coming over. And the rubber game, not only for this series, but for the homestand. And they're recently 1-7-1 at home. That's got to get a little bit better.
Here's Josh Young. You know, if you look at Stroman's fastball, it's living from 89 to 90. And the last start, it was in the 88.7 range. And from the outside, people were alarmed, but Aaron Boone said he can live at that. He's just got to locate. And you wonder, is the diminished velocity because of the mechanics that they've worked on? Or is it simply because of the fact, you know, it's second half of the season, he's wearing down a little bit?
Well, sinker ballers should, you know, it's all about control. You hear about pitchers nibbling too much. Well, Marcus Stroman has to nibble. Again, you don't live in the middle of the plate if you're Marcus Stroman, but he's always had the ability to hit corners, and he's kind of lost that recently, where he's, you know, a lot of pitches middle of the plate are getting hit. They're going to get hit hard.
Chasing back Semien. Josh Young, 9 strikeouts his last 18 plate appearances, but hitting .291 after coming off the IL, missing 103 games. And that's a humpback line drive, 1 hop. to Volpe. Goes to second and gets the force, and that'll do it. No runs a hit, no errors, and one man left. Rangers nothing. Yankees coming to bat.
Your memory is an amazing.
Rivera is set. Swung on and grounded to second. Throws to first. In time. Ball game over. World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
If it's always been a dream to go to Paris, why stay in a hotel on the touristy side of Paris? Get an Airbnb on the Paris-y side of Paris.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy tea up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday.
There's nothing chill about a hot, sweaty line. Unless you add Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Yankees come in 20 games over 500 at 69 and 49. And they are going to lead off their left fielder, Alex Verdugo, Juan Soto on right, and Aaron Judge in center. Middle of the order, Stanton, Wells, and Torres. Stanton, the DH. And the bottom third baseman, Chisholm, shortstop, Volpe, and the first baseman, LeMahieu. Andrew Heaney is the starter for the Rangers. 4-11, 3.98. Let's check out the Nissan pitcher scouting report.
Well, make it 12, although he does have a good ERA, 3.98 ERA. He is tied for the American League lead with 11 losses. The Yankees would like to make that 12. And bad memories, remember when he came over with the Yankees in 2021, it didn't go real well. 7.32 ERA in the 12 games. And make it right. You know, the Yankees are 12-17. Against lefties, and that's got to get better. We have talked about it, Michael. We can't figure it out.
12-17, that's 23rd in baseball. And then against righties, they're 57-32, and that's the best in baseball. And it doesn't really make sense because their best left-handed hitter is Soto, and Soto hits lefties very, very well. So there's a couple of things that don't make sense. The home record, and then the record against left-handed starters.
Yeah, and the home record started off really good this year. I mean, early in the year, it was just a given. They were going to win the series, and they were going to sweep the series. And now, recently, 1-7-1 in their last 9 series here at home. It just doesn't make sense.
Overall, they're 31-27, tied for 14th in baseball at home. Squibb, left side, fielded by Young. Throw to first, and the throw gets past low. And Verdugo will reach. That'll be an E5.
Yeah, this ball did have a lot of spin on it, but I think Young thought he had to get rid of it a lot quicker than he did. Plenty of time. Just an errant throw. Verdugo not sure if he took a step towards second or not, so he hustled back. That is going to be scored an error.
So here's Juan Soto. He was 1 for 7 in the doubleheader yesterday. He shows bunt, takes pitch outside. Whole half of the left side of the infield is open for Soto. He's taking advantage of that a lot. Now Heaney, 3.98. He has the most losses in the American League with 11. But 15 of his starts, the Rangers have scored 2 runs or fewer. So he could sue for lack of support. Fly ball deep center, backing up Tavares. He makes the play on the track as Verdugo heads back to first. Check out the Rangers defense presented by Defender. Langford, Tavares, and Garcia left to right in the outfield. Infield, it's Young, Seager, Simeon, and Lowe. That's third to first. Carson Kelly behind the plate. Josh Smith, the DH, and Heaney is on the mound. And here is Aaron Judge. Congratulations to Aaron on being voted the Montefiore Einstein Player of the Week. Another great week, 423, 2 home runs, 6 ribbies. He also walked 11 times. Also, 300 home run watch. He's at 298. And when he gets to 300, he'll be the fastest to 300 of any player. But he's been 2 away for a while. He's sitting at 41 for the season. 298 for his career. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Verdugo will go to third. Taveras will flip the ball into second. Another base hit for Judge, who was 3 for 7 in the doubleheader yesterday.
Again, he has learned to cover the ball away, ball off the end of the bat, and again, not ripped on Aaron Judge's standard, but good enough because of a good swing to dunk it into center field, and a great read by Verdugo. Hearing the sound of the bat, a cracked bat's not going to get to the center fielder. Taveras very quick, so you can just cruise into third base, give Stanton an opportunity to hit a sac fly and get you in.
Rangers looking for the double play. I'll tell you, when Judge lofted that in center, it looked like Taveras was playing on 164th Street.
Well, you saw how easy he got to Soto's ball. He is playing extremely deep in center field.
Remember, our colleague, Jim Cott, used to say, you play shallow. If it's over your head, that's on me.
Yeah. Again, you see Verdugo, and Taveras not even to the ball yet, so it's just an easy decision to get to third base. Austin Wells has done so well hitting in the 4 spot, but they're flip-flop today. Stanton in the 4 spot, Wells in the 5th spot because of the lefty on the mound.
Two and 2. Vic Carapazza, the home plate umpire, is considered very pitcher-friendly. 15 big league season, more outside strikes, more high strikes on lefty batters. High drive into left center field. Taveras is there. He'll make the play. Tagging Verdugo. Judge goes halfway. Now hustling back to first. It's a sac fly for Stanton. It's a 1-0 Yankee lead.
A good at bat by Stanton, got the job done, at least elevated it to center field, got the run in. Always important to get ahead early. Aaron Judge did a good job tagging up, kind of read the throw. If the throw's way offline, you can kind of cruise into second. He had to go back.
49th ribby of the season for Stanton. Heaney deals to Wells. There's a strike.
It's funny, Michael, when you're a hitter and you've got a guy on third base, you know, you're thinking about a big inning. You know, I'm going to drive a ball. But then all of a sudden you get down in the count with 2 strikes. Your mindset kind of changes to the point where I at least have to get this runner in. And Stanton did a good job of a nice, easy fly ball. Verdugo in on the play, in for the run.
0-2 on Wells. Runner goes. Lofted to shallow right. Simeon back. Garcia in. Simeon the call on the catch. And that'll do it. But the Yankees get a run. 1 hit, 1 error, 1 man left. We go to the second.
I love it when people say that something's impossible. I see that as a challenge.
current eligible non-GM lessees get this low-mileage lease on this 2024 Cadillac XT4 Luxury for around $409 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Current qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $199 a month. Or well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR when you finance with GM Financial.
For today and for always. Support today at nationalparks.org.
Well, let's check out FanDuel's live same-game parlay. Knock it out of the park every day with FanDuel. Right now, all customers get a bonus or a boost every single day, all summer long. An earned run for the Yankees in the first inning, but they'll take it as they lead 1-0. Didn't even watch the first inning.
Little Sunday nap right there.
Not as happy as you could be. Content. Gonna fall asleep in your arms soon, Paul.
Give me a warning. So you can move, right?
Pitch to Langford is outside 1-0. So we talked about how deep Tavares was playing in center. And James Smythe, our information guru, looked this up. StatCast started in 2015, so that's as far back as we can go to get this stuff. And that one's grounded to short. Anthony Volpe. Starting in 2015, the Major League average distance at the start of a play for an outfielder was 312 feet from home plate. In 2024, it's 323. And it kind of makes sense, Paul, because this is a sport now that's built on slug. They want to go for doubles and triples and home runs. They don't care about singles all that much. So they want to take away the slug. They'll give up the single. That's why the outfielders are playing deeper.
Yeah, I always thought it was extremely important as an outfielder. You have to know your ability, whether you go back on a ball better or whether you come forward better. I was always a guy that came forward better than I went back on a ball, so you play a little bit deeper. Now, you look at Andrew Jones, who went back on a ball unbelievably well in center field, where he could play shallow because his strength was, going back on the baseball.
Grounded foul. Let's check out the game time weather presented by Bigelow, the official hot tea of the Yankees. It's 77, feels a bit hotter. Chance of rain, 0. Humidity, 46%. Now, wind is calm.
Boy, Bigelow was in a slump with the weather, but the last couple days are coming out of it, huh?
Yes, they've come back strong at the end of the week. Although I don't blame the good people at Bigelow for the rain.
That's because you like their tea.
I love their tea. The 1-2. Strike 3. Low down looking.
But there's 4 pitches that you can go to: up and away, in and up, down and away, and in, and he hit all 4 corners there. And that pitch right there, when you're used to a sinker going away, all of a sudden that little box at the top, right under your hands, you become vulnerable as a hitter.
Adolis Garcia had a big doubleheader yesterday, 5 hits and 7 at bats. His previous 8 games, he was 4 for 29. So he had 5 hits yesterday. Go figure. 2-0.
For John Sterling when you need him, Michael.
That's right.
It's baseball, Susan.
That's baseball, Susan. Big cut. 2-1. Two and two. 3-2 on Garcia. Rangers are 55-62. Told you the Yankees are 20 games over. They're 69-49. And there's ball 4. Stream every out-of-market game live or on demand. Plus, U.S. subscribers now have 24/7 access to MLB Network. Visit MLB.tv for details. Here's Leody Taveras. Strike. Rangers defending their World Series title, but they have been a major disappointment this year. So many injuries in the pitching staff, and they're sitting at 55-62 and out of the playoff picture right now. And we mentioned this yesterday. No team has repeated since the 98, 99, and 2000 Yankees. It's one and done World Series. We have not had a back-to-back. And unless the Rangers make a late run into a playoff spot, could mean another year goes by without one. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Garcia leads off first, held by DJ LeMahieu. I can't say Garcia dives back. He kind of fell to back.
Well, you're not off the base that far. I mean, you really can't launch yourself into the air. Garcia not known as a base stealer. I mean, he does have 9 on the year.
You know what's interesting, though? You take a look at Garcia's spikes. If you're going to wear that color spikes, you better be a base stealer. You better be fast. Like, you wouldn't catch me with that color shoe on.
At this point in my life, yeah, I'm out of those sneakers and spikes, too. Outside, 3-2. You know, ideally, Marcus Stroman wants contact early in the count. And, you know, if the ball's not put in play, then he gets deep in the count because he's trying to hit corners and corners. Early in the count, a nice sinker, ground ball, that's his style of pitching.
That one served right at Chisholm. Makes a catch on the outfield grass for the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors, one man left.
Current owners and lessees of an eligible competitive luxury brand vehicle get this low mileage lease on this 2024 Cadillac Lyriq Tech for around $399 per month.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Swipe into end of summer fun with a new Toyota. Staycation.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. That's
Finding what you need, okay? Come with me.
It's time for Pinstripe Pride, brought to you by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees. Today's picture is of Scott. He celebrated his birthday at Yankee Stadium, had a great time with his family. Happy birthday, Scott. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride. Mention yes in pictures you post to social media to reflect your love for the Bronx Bombers. We might spotlight you in a future game. We go to the bottom of the second. It is 1-0. Heaney deals outside to Torres. Yankee fans might remember Heaney was a Yankee, and it was not a good time for him. 12 games, 5 starts, a 7.32 ERA. And it just didn't add up. The Yankees loved the shape of his pitches. They liked his stuff. They thought that he could do something here. Didn't work in the Bronx, though. Helped the Rangers last year in the World Series, and he's actually done pretty well. By the way, let's take a look at his arsenal on StatCast 3D by Google Cloud.
Hey, not overpowering. He does have kind of a sidearm delivery, but you see a lot of four-seam fastballs, almost 53%, and they're really, really not overpowering. But he has to live on the corners as well.
Torres has a 7-game hitting streak, 3-2. Swing and a miss, 1 away.
A changeup, not exactly where you want it, but you see that side spin. Gleyber a little fooled. Usually as a hitter, you see that ball up in the strike zone. It's usually something hard, not a changeup.
Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1-0. Chisholm, 7 home runs in his first 12 games as a Yankee. No one's ever before done that in Yankee history. There's a strike. And that includes the early bloomers like Kevin Moss and Shane Spencer. 7 in 12 games, that's the mark. Grounded to first. Low. Flips to Heaney. 2 away. And on his bobblehead day, here's Anthony Volpe.
Well, you can tell the giveaway days, Michael, when you drive into the ballpark, there's just lines and lines of people waiting for the gates to open to get that bobblehead.
Now, somebody you know must like that bobblehead because you give the bobblehead to James, and this one you're keeping. Who wants it?
Frank. I don't know. Frank
really
said I need the Volpe bobblehead for his mother. So you know,
Frank's mom.
Frank's mother.
Wow. 0-2.
You've been in Lou Cucuz's office, right?
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, he has every bobblehead I think ever given away here. So he's got another one to add to the collection today. Really cool display there, right?
That's not just Yankee bobbleheads. It's like all over. It's political bobbleheads. It's other sports. It's great. One and 2 on Volpe. Anthony trying to snap an 0-for-19 slide. Swing and a miss. He's down on strikes. So Heaney retires the Yankees in order. 1-2-3, and we go to the third.
This summer is the perfect time to get away with a great deal on your favorite Hyundai models. All backed by America's best warranty, plus 3 years or 36,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. Add more joy to your journey. Hurry into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. But act fast. The hottest deals of the summer won't last. Get in and get away now. Lease an all-wheel drive Tucson for $229 a month or get 1.99% APR or up to $1,250 bonus cash. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
With the right SUV, you can do anything, even give a local business new life. Kia, movement that inspires.
Amazon has low prices on everything kids need, like a 5th new water bottle. Really?
TikTok.
Follow Yes Network on TikTok for exclusive behind-the-scenes content, game highlights, and the latest Yankees news. Don't miss out. Join the ultimate sports community today. Carson Kelly will lead off against that man, Marcus Stroman, as we start the third. Fouled away. So the Yankees have been on a little bit of a run lately in terms of offense. They've had 8 or more hits in 14 straight games. And that's their longest streak since they did it in 16 straight games in September of 1997. And during that streak, Paul O'Neill hit .439.
Wow, that was
How about that?
That was a good September in the household, huh?
That's right. If you really take a step back and look at your Yankee career, you're pretty darn good.
Yeah, I try not to remind myself. It might go away or something. Maybe I was dreaming, huh?
1-2. There's a base hit to right center field. Judge slides over. He'll cut it off, so leadoff single for Kelly.
Again, supposed to be on the corner, middle of the plate. Stroman hits the middle of the plate, especially late in the count, where a hitter's seen a few pitches. Chances are it's going to get hit. He stays inside that one, just bloops into the right center field.
Josh Smith fouls it back. You know, Marcus was very circumspect when he was asked about the struggles he's having. He said, I've gone through this before, and I know how to get out of it, and I know what work I have to do. But the thing that gives you pause, though, is that his second half last season was not good.
Mm-hmm.
So you wonder, is that now becoming a thing? Is he wearing down as he gets older? But, you know, he doesn't think that's the case, and Aaron Boone said they think it's a mechanical issue.
Yeah, a lot of times, especially if you want good movement of a sinking fastball, it can be your release point or how you finish the pitch. I mean, you don't want that horizontal kind of tail. That ball is very hittable, where you get on top of the ball and you get that two-seamer going down. That's where you're going to get a lot of swings and just ground balls, easy outs.
The 0-2. 1-2 on Smith. Lined and caught by Gleyber Torres. Getting back is Kelly.
They're very fortunate for Stroman because, again, I'm missing his spot. You see over the middle of the plate, ball ripped. Gleyber Torres comes down with it, not able to get the double play.
Here's Corey Seager. Seager hit a one-hopper up against the wall in right field in the first inning. And then he went for 2 for the double. And Soto and Volpe connected to get him out at second, trying to stretch. Seager's been very hot of late. 6 home runs in his last 8 games. So he's had a good August so far. Two and one. That one is looped into center field. Judge is there to make the play in left center. 2 outs.
And a good sequence there, away, away, away. Then you've got one shot with a hitter as good as Seager to get it in, show him inside, try to get a strike inside. Well, he was able to jam him there for an easy out.
There's Marcus Semien. You know, people set goals for home runs and batting average and RBIs, and Semien sets goals for runs. It's always 100. And right now he's on pace for 101. And he scored over 100 runs in each of his last 4 full seasons since 2019.
You know, it's amazing, though, Michael. It might sound kind of odd, but when you do set goals, and it's amazing how you somehow, some way, if you set goals that are reachable, by the season's end, you usually reach those goals. Obviously, Aaron Judge's goals are a lot different than mine were.
This hot, delicious KFC meal is just $4.99 all day, every day. Good luck finding a deal this juicy anywhere else.
Son of a bucket, it's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a really, really good deal.
There's nothing chill about a hot, sweaty line. Unless you add Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Yankees baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by Hyundai. With a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. By FanDuel, knock it out of the park every day with FanDuel. Right now, all customers get a bonus or a boost every single day, all summer long. And by Buick, because you're your local tri-state Buick dealers. You guys hooked up with a pretty good Texas Rangers team.
Yeah, we were kind of the thorn in their side because we hit them in the playoffs every year, and our pitching was good enough to shut down. They had extremely good offensive teams, but our pitching was so good it allowed us to usually get through them.
Heaney deals inside to LeMahieu, 1-0 as we start at the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Yanks on an unearned run in the first inning, but they'll take it. No, we were talking Yanks on an unearned run in the first inning, but they'll take it. Pitch upstairs, 2-0. No, we were talking about setting goals at the beginning of the year. Did you do that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the goals back when I played, they were very simple. I wanted to hit 300. I wanted to drive in 100 runs. I wanted to steal 20 or so bags and, hit 20 to 25 home runs. And that, to me, would help this team. And now if you look at it, if you hit 250, that's kind of a good year. And it's 30-plus home runs. And so much is on the on-base percentages and the slugging percentages, OPS. It's just not basic numbers that I always felt like, you know, if I do this and everybody else does their thing, you know, we're going to be a good offensive team. Make sense?
It does make sense. It's funny that to set, I guess it's almost foolish to set RBI goals because it depends on your teammates. If they're not on base, you could have a great year and not driving runs.
Yeah, but, you know, I was hitting third, and I said, you know, originally it was Wade Boggs. You know, he was on base a lot, but then when you had Knobloch and Jeter hitting first and second, I mean, you had so many opportunities. They always scored on base hits from second. They would score on doubles from first. They were great base runners. You talk about, you know, 100-plus runs every single year.
So 2 quick outs for Heaney, and that'll bring up Soto. Soto fly ball to center field fairly deep in the first inning. And there's a strike from Heaney. One and one.
And look again. I mean, we talked about it earlier. Tavares out in center field. I mean, he's 10 feet from the warning track, and that is just, you know, there's so much room in front of him, but they don't want that ball going over his head. He easily got to that ball. Juan Soto hit really well in the first inning.
3-1. .33-year-old left-hander from Oklahoma City winds, kicks, and deals. High fly ball, deep right. Garcia back, turning, looking, see ya, into the bleachers. A long home run for Soto, and the Yankees lead 2-0.
Well, Michael, that was right up your alley. 413 high. Towering drive gave you plenty of time. Juan Soto, I mean, he crushed one the first time. He gets a fastball here for his 29th home run of the year. And Michael, how are 2 and 3 hitters doing this year?
Not too bad. 29th home run, 81 ribbies. And he knew that was gone off the bat. Here's Judge.
I see this sidearm supposed to fool him a little bit, but he got it up. And Juan Soto is so good at covering that high pitch, even away from a lefty because of his level swing. Just really uses his backside and just drives through the ball. Man, it looks easy when you're that good.
I love Clark Schmidt flapping the arms like a condor.
You know, a lot of times you fight to get your hands out to extend the bat. Another base hit for Aaron Judge. But you see how Juan Soto uses his lower body. It just like catapults the bat out in front. And it just wails on this one. Hip, and it just drives it to extend the bat, and boy, just full power.
Happy Schmidt, he's feeling better. Looking forward to getting back in.
Not too many pictures of that happy to see home runs. You know that they don't like to give them up. I know that.
They like to watch them for their team though, and we've seen his handshake an awful lot this year.
You got it down yet?
Joe Girardi had a great line the other day. He said, it used to amaze me that players could remember 25 different handshakes.
Oh, I know.
And they would not know the signs.
Absolutely. I couldn't figure out, you know, I didn't know what time the game started, but you know, you were supposed to remember all these things you have to do with people.
3-0. on Stan. Stan sacrificed fly in the first inning. Yankees' 44th sac fly this year. That leads the American League. Second in baseball to Arizona, who has 48. And Stan walks on 4 pitches. So 2 quick outs, then a home run, a single, and a walk.
Austin Wells has been on a hot streak, and he's had some good games, big games, in situations like these with runners in scoring position.
Well, Kelly goes out and talks with Heaney. Now, Soto's 29th home run creeping up on his career high, and that was 35 last year. A lot of games to go. He's at 29. Pitch to Wells. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Grounded to third. And that will do it. Here in the third, but Juan Soto. It's his 14th home run here at Yankee Stadium this year. He has 15 on the road. And that one seemed like it was headed to the road. Headed to a 2-0 Yankee lead.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled, not with food and wine, but with compassion.
It's a big match for the National Women's Soccer League, and only the best will win.
Just blaze Godzilla bankroll. Slow Sicily on, yo, I ain't got it all. That means I'm barely home. Trailblazer, stay ballin' with vengeance. My arts is crafty dogs. Why y'all stuck with Laffy Taffy, wondering? Shot, get past me. I've been doing this before. Now it's dropping nasty.
Choose Advil Liquid Gels for faster, stronger, and longer-lasting relief than Tylenol Rapid Release Gels. Because Advil targets pain at the source of inflammation. So for faster pain relief, Advil, the pain away.
Whoa, Nelly. iPhone 15 with tons of storage. I really want one.
Yo, you've won 14 times on the LPGA Tour. Since when is one enough for you?
That is true.
Get your head out of the sand trap, switch to T-Mobile, and get 4 iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines for just $25 a line. And you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
Swing big at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines for $25 a line.
That baby has it going on. The sunglasses, obviously good seats there. Wow, love it. Cadillac Scoreboard, 2-0 Yankees. Josh Young leads off against Stroman. Grounded softly to the left side. Chisholm, Fields gets rid of it quickly. 1 pitch, 1 out. Time for today's injury report, brought to you by Monitor Einstein, the official hospital of the New York Yankees. Jose Trevino's been on the IL since July 13th with a left quad strain. Got a rehab assignment with AA Somerset today. He's going to play 3 to 5 innings. See what he did in 60 games before he got hurt. All goes well. I think he'll be back maybe toward the end of the week or when the Yankees return home. Justin Shackle has been working the clubhouse, finding about injuries. He's unbelievable, tireless, right, Justin?
Oh, that is absolutely on the money, Michael. Jose and the Patriots, they play later tonight against Binghamton as Langford laces that into right field. Also, Brian Cashman went on MLB Network Radio. He gave some more insight on Clark Schmidt's return. He said that Clark's going to be starting a rehab assignment around August 22nd, and he's pegged for the second week of September for a possible return, though he said that Schmidt could be back sooner there, and he also said that Lou Trevino will start a rehab next week.
So not only does he work the clubhouse, but he's listening to MLB Network Radio, too.
Wow. He's learned a lot from you. You got too much time on your hands, too many things to do.
1-0 to Nathaniel Lowe. Two 2-0 Yankees are in the top of the fourth inning. Now, not only is this the rubber game of the series, but it's the rubber game of a 9-game homestand. Right now, Yankees are 4-4 and 1-1 in the series. So the whole feel of the series changes if you go, not series, but the stand, if you go 5-4. If you lose this game and you go 4-5, then you go into a road trip where the games you would think are certainly more winnable than others. Quick throw to first, diving back is Langford.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible, but it's very hard when you have a homestand like we had here, Michael, with the doubleheaders. It's very hard to win a doubleheader, and you know, obviously it does happen. The Yankees did it earlier in the year against Cleveland, but you know, it kind of set up for splits. But they did have an opportunity yesterday because Cole threw the ball great, and then you just had a blip on the screen from Weaver and kind of had a blowout there. But all of a sudden, you know, you looked at this homestand. They got off to a decent start. You thought, well, this is really going to turn the corner. And then they lost 2 out of 3 to Los Angeles. And now this wide today becomes such a big game.
The 2-1 to Lowe. 3-1. Pitches for Stroman. 1 out here in the fourth. This could be a double play. There's 1. And there's 2. No runs are hit and nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth.
Whoa, Nelly. iPhone 15 with tons of storage. I really want one.
Yo, you've won 14 times on the LPGA Tour. Since when is one enough for you?
That is true.
Get your head out of the sand trap, switch to T-Mobile, and get 4 iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines for just $25 a line. And you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
Swing big at T-Mobile. Get 4.
Hey, Nick, you going viral? Yeah. I don't really try.
Dynamic air suspension, all-wheel steering, configurable terrain response, effortless in the extreme.
From knead the dough to knead it now. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
When you have something to get done today, getting everything you need today is helpful. Order online at Ace and we'll deliver same day. Or we'll have it ready for pickup in 15 minutes.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Well, congratulations go out to the Filippelli family. Welcome to the world, Grace Madeline Filippelli, born August 5th, 9 pounds 1 ounce, 19 3/4 inches. The parents, Pierce and Victoria, has a baby sister, Ava, and the grandparents, John J. Filippelli and Jenna. So John J. now has 4 grandchildren, 4 granddaughters, and welcome to the world to Grace.
Congratulations. I mean, look at that.
Pretty little baby.
Doesn't look like Flip, I'll tell you that.
Fly ball center field off the bat of Gleyber Torres. Tavares is there. Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. Strike. Cooking up something special with Hexclad. 20 or more home runs, 25 or more stolen bases. That's this season, and Jazz Chisholm joins a pretty impressive list. Tries to bunt, bunts it straight up in the air. Kelly didn't see it, and it falls by the Yankee on deck circle. Join the hybrid revolution at hexclad.com.
And with his speed, he's trying to take this one with him to first base. And if you get it by Heaney, he can jog to first base.
One and two.
Very little movement. If you look at Jazz at his swing, he doesn't rock. He doesn't really load his weight back. He just sees the ball and tries to put a good swing on it. Pretty simple.
Popped up. Young makes the play. You know, Jazz had the 2 home runs yesterday. Soto had a home run today. The Yankees as a team now have 84 home runs by left-handed batters. And that's their most since 2016 when they had 101. Here's Anthony Volpe. Anthony struck out in the second inning. We're in the bottom of the fourth. It's 2-0 Yanks. Oh, and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about slumps. Anthony's in a little bit of a slump right now.
Yeah, you look at him, Brian, you know, that not so bad. A lot of times it's been balanced, but it's just like he's underneath the ball a little bit, which usually means you're going forward. So I'm much more on that take than you did the swing before.
This will not shock me today. In 1950, Joe D on this day was 4 for 38, a slump.
Yeah.
He got benched for the first time in his career for a week.
A week, yeah.
A week. Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, I heard that. I thought it was a misprint. I mean, was that his brother Dom or what?
Unbelievable. Well, I mean, he's toward the end of his career.
Yeah.
But think about that. They benched him for a week.
A week.
And 4 for 38. I mean, I've seen worse slumps than that.
Well, when you're in a real slump, you'll take a 4 for 38 just to get out of it, huh?
And I think, Paul, that's what gets longtime fans of baseball, maybe older fans, a little frustrated, because this is a game that's tied together through numbers, through the eras. And some of the numbers and some of the trends back then, it doesn't even apply. It's like it's a different game now.
Right.
As Volpe goes down on strikes, and the Yankees go down in order against Heaney. We'll go to the fifth. Yankees lead this one 2-0.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Current qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $199 a month. Or well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR when you finance with GM Financial.
When you're with Amex Platinum, you're set up for the perfect solo trip. No matter what that looks like. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
started it from the start. Breaking didn't even have a name yet. Bunch of kids from the South Bronx who didn't just knock on the door, they kicked it down. And today, it's your time. It's all about spotting it early. And if you do, no victory is out of reach.
Big season. More reasons to say yes. Yes to pick and play jackpots up to $25,000. Yes to in-game action and live chats with pick and play.
We go to the fifth inning. It is 2-0 Yankees. Sac fly in the first. A Soto home run in the third. And that's the scoring in this game. 3 hits allowed by Marcus Stroman. Audi scoreboard 2-3-0. Leading 0-3-1. Bottom third of the order, starting with Adolis Garcia, and there's a strike. A 90-mile-an-hour sinker on the outside corner.
Stroman had a great inning prior to this. 8 pitches, 2 ground balls. I mean, that's, as a sinker ball pitcher, a true sinker ball pitcher, hopefully he can get back to, short innings, early contact in the count, ground balls.
Chop toward third, foul ball. A little bit of an anomaly for Stroman. On the road, he has a 2.83 ERA. Here at home, he has a 5.34, and this right field is unforgiving. Even if you give up a fly ball to right field, it could go out, and I think that's hurt him sometimes.
Yeah, I also think that, he kind of really fell in love with that cutter for a few starts, and when he misses with the cutter, that ball can get elevated, and obviously, if that happens in Yankee Stadium, you're going to give up some home runs.
Well, there's a nice bounce-back start for him as he goes into the fifth inning, not allowing a run. His last start was August 2nd against Toronto. He went 2 2/3, 8 hits, 7 runs. So now 4 innings, no runs. Exactly what he and the Yankees are looking for, and his pitch count's under control as well. High fly ball, left side. Long run for Verdugo toward the line, and he makes the play. He went a long way and hauled it in. They call it a foul ball, so you score it that way, but it's an out.
Well, he got a late break on this, but boy, you can see the sun just off the glasses. That's a tough play. I mean, you take glances at the wall, knowing that he's going to have a little bit of room, but not much there in Yankee Stadium.
Tavares pops one up, foul, and out of play. Soft ground ball, second base. Torres to LeMahieu, 2 away. Time for Name That Yankee, brought to you by Prevagen, the #1 pharmacist recommended memory support brand. 259 average, 168 hits, 197 stolen base. Played for the Yankees in 82, and the Rangers in 82, and the I got it.
Oh, good. I can take the day off. It's a 7, though, Michael. It's easy, right?
No, 7's supposed to be fairly hard, and I think this is easier than a 7. I'll write the name down. I think I'm right.
Oh. Hope I don't see him at the ballpark tonight, Michael. He'll be chapped that I didn't get this right off the bat.
Yeah, I would be. Nice crowd here at the stadium on this Sunday afternoon. 2-0 Yankees, top of the 5th, the 2-1. 2-2.
You know, you'd say, hey, it's Anthony Volpe bobblehead. Everybody's going to come out. But you know what? It seems like we say this every day, Michael. I mean, this place is 40+ thousand every single day, it seems like.
And the pitch. Just missed. 3-2. And the payoff. Soft ground ball at third. Chisholm fields deep. He has a good arm. Fires across. And gets Kelly for the final out. After 4.5, we're halfway through. Yankees up by 2.
Thanks. What'd you get? Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double sleeve. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cash back at the end of the first year?
You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing.
Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists? That's good.
And you just had to make it so crispy and delicious. It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable square.
That's delicious.
What's your deal, Pizza Hut?
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Apology accepted.
Why is just a starting line, for the true self blooms only when we find our purpose, what makes us tick, below the surface. Our reason why is united, undivided, seeking understanding. My why is diversity and unity, a safe space in my community. It's a million faces in a mirror and everyone belongs. Find your why for a better us.
Yankees baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by Delta, the official airline of the New York Yankees. Delta, keep climbing. And by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees. Andrew Heaney has pitched pretty well, an unearned run in the first thanks to an error by the third baseman Young. Verdugo got on and came around to score later on a sac fly. And then the Soto home run in the third. Pitch outside to LeMahieu as we start the bottom of the fifth. It's 1-0. We told you that the Rangers don't give him much run support, just 2 runs or fewer in 15 of his starts. That's why he's 4-11, most losses in the American League, despite a sub-4 ERA. Also came through last year in the World Series. Game 4 of the World Series, 5 innings, 1-run ball at Arizona, put the Rangers up 3-1, and they clinched the World Series the next night. There's a strike as LeMahieu called time, was not granted it. And he is not happy. And the 3-2 up the middle, almost took off Heaney's head. A leadoff single for LeMahieu.
You're starting to see some better at-bats. Obviously, his numbers recently are much better. But up the middle the other way, I mean, this was a rocket right back at Heaney.
That is so scary.
can see how pitchers, I mean, watch the reaction. By the time you react, that ball is already by you. So there's really no chance to get out of the way.
Pitch to Verdugo is a strike. Alex is 0 for 2. That one is driven into right center. Tavares will make the play on one hop. Good read by LeMahieu as he goes to third. The Yankees have first and third. The big guns coming up.
Well, they're setting the table here. And, Michael, we've talked all game about how deep Tavares is playing. This ball was scalded, but still, this is probably an easy play at normal depth. Ends up first and third. Now with Soto, the Judge on deck.
And here comes Mike Maddox, the pitching coach. As Verdugo picks up a hit against the lefty. So we'll be full hand on the shoulder, you think, here for
it's early in the game. He's thrown pretty well. I think we have a nice...
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, there you go. You know, a little known fact about me, hate being tough. I hate being tough.
Is that right?
Hate it and despise it.
You shouldn't have told me that.
I mean, I just hate when people talk to you.
Flicking
Well, I don't
your
mind
ear
being
now.
flicked, but I just don't like you resting your hand on me. I don't know why people do that.
You shouldn't be that comfortable, right?
Oh, no. You know who did that a lot? Al Leiter. In your face, hand on your shoulder.
We need personal space.
Yes.
And people invade it sometimes, and it's uncomfortable.
Mike Maddox invades your space when he's on the
How about the people that talk to you like at social events and they're right in your face? Right. It's like, I'm not having an argument here. Like, can we get our space?
I just emptied my soul to everybody. You heard that. Now here is Heaney against Soto. Take a look at his home run in the third.
Yeah, this was a bomb. You don't see towering fly balls from Juan Soto. Usually they're more line drives and driven the other way, but that was a bomb.
One and one. Festa just called up. We saw Leclerc yesterday. Grounded foul. Now Soto calls time. Rangers playing back, looking for the double play. They'll give up the run to get 2 outs before Judge comes up. Young about even with the bag at third. Foul ball, still 1-2. Last 25 games for Soto, hitting .340, 8 home runs and 18 runs batted in, 23 runs scored. Tap slowly, third baseline. If it stays fair, it's trouble. It rolls foul.
Yeah, once it left the grass and got to the dirt with the spin, it's going to roll foul. Almost a cheap one, though. If that stays in the grass, it'll hold fair. Not once it starts rolling that way. Soto always wears the sunglasses during the day game, and Bernie used to do it too, where I never could understand. So let me ask you, so say you're reading fine print in the bright sunshine. You see it better without sunglasses on, right?
Yeah, the light illuminates it better.
Exactly. That's why I never understood, and obviously it works for him, but I never understood when you're trying to pick up the seams of a baseball. why you want to kind of dull things and wear sunglasses.
It's worked out for him and Bernie, though.
Very good. Both of them did very well.
1-2. How about this for a stat, Paul? I don't know what it means, though. That's the 10th time that LeMahieu's been on first base when someone hit a single. And it's the first time he's gone to third base.
You want an answer, or are you just telling me a story?
I guess he's not as fast as he used to be. I don't know.
Always look at it the other way, though. That's 1 for 1. You know, he went first to third this time.
Yes, he did. You're a glass half full guy.
Yeah.
2-2. Line drive. And there is going to be a double play. He'll step on the bag. Verdugo tried to get into a rundown. And then Lowe realized, I just have to step on first.
Well, I tell you what, though, this ball was rocketed. I mean, it just rifled down the right field line. It just holding the runner on puts him in a position where he can snag it. Verdugo, yeah, I'm not going to get tagged, but how do I get back to first? Not going to work.
And they intentionally walk Judge. And the crowd boos. They'd rather face Stanton than Judge. And it's not going to be Heaney facing Stanton. Here comes Bruce Bochy. He'll go to the bullpen. So trying to keep it right here at 2-0. The veteran manager is going to take out his lefty, bring in a righty, try to get Giancarlo Stanton. So the Yankees with LeMahieu at third, Judge at first, 2 men out. Rangers go to the bullpen.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Current qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $199 a month. Or well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR when you finance with GM Financial.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Discover Cashback Debit gives everyone money back on the stuff they buy. So I bought all these kids a bunch of candy. I know what I'm doing.
A debit card with cash back. Discover Cashback Debit.
If you're sharing a hotel room with friends, you're also sharing a bathroom and a mirror, a tiny hairdryer, and an outlet and a tiny counter. Get an Airbnb and get more space.
Is that my bestie in a taxi? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she red. And my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor.
The Yankees baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by Bet365. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. By Hyundai, with a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. And by the New York Lottery, get out there and play. Pretty handsome looking city, huh?
Nice. Even looks better in the sunshine, too.
So Jose Leclerc comes on. Big spot here for the Rangers. They try to keep it at 2-0. So we saw Leclerc yesterday. Now he's facing Giancarlo Stanton. Chop to third. Foul ball. Once across the third base bag, then it becomes Edwin Moscoso's call. And he called foul right away.
Yeah, this off the bat looked like it was going to be trouble. Oh, it hit the corner of the grass and then shot it left.
Leclerc, an inning and a third, scoreless ball yesterday, but he did give up a rocket double to Stanton. He's the guy who gave up the ball that was over Langford's head before he could blink. So trying it again a day later. Stanton with a sac fly and a walk today. 0-2.
How would you look at this, Michael? If you're managing and Leclerc gave up the double yesterday, would you think, I don't want him to face him. He hit him hard yesterday. Or, he's probably going to get him out this time because he hit him hard yesterday.
I'd go the first one.
Really?
I wouldn't go to him, yeah.
Yeah, see, I always looked at it the other way. I mean, as a hitter, you're not going to get hits off pitchers a lot.
Judge goes, pitches upstairs, no throw. Stand-up stolen base for Aaron Judge.
Good job by Judge, knowing that probably with 2 outs, they're going to allow him to just take second base and hope Leclerc can get out of the inning.
Two and 2 on Stanton. Lefty swinging Wells is on deck. The 2-2. That's a bullet to left field. See ya. Oh, and he crushed that ball. A 3-run home run. It is 5-0 Yanks.
Well, you're watching number 27, Big G, circle the bases. You talk about something that could really change the way this lineup is looked at. These are the type of hits when you walk Aaron Judge and then ends up with a 3-run homer. These are what you need if you're Aaron Boone and the Yankees. Somebody behind Aaron Judge with the ability to do that, like Big G.
13th season that Stanton has had 20 or more home runs. That's his 20th. Yeah, that stops intentional walks.
Wow. He covered a breaking ball, too. I mean, he looks so much more comfortable at the plate. Seems like every single day. Not a lot of movement, and he is not a guy. He just uses his raw strength and a level swing. That was a 2-iron out in the bleachers there, Michael. You know what a 2-iron is, Michael?
Not really. From golf club.
Very low trajectory, just a missile. See, a change-up grip, and he kind of turns it over like a slider. Big G, just no doubt about it off the bat.
So Stanton now has 20 more home run seasons with this swing, and that's the most of any active player. Freeman, Harper, and Goldschmidt are tied with 10 such seasons. And Stanton's 13 seasons are tied for the 6th most in a player's first 15 seasons in the big leagues. Tied with Eddie Matthews, Hank Aaron, Frank Robinson, Chipper Jones, and Albert Pujols. Paul did it 14 times in their first 15 years. And down goes Wells, and that'll do it. They intentionally walk Judge, and they challenge Stanton. Stanton says, hold my beer. He crushes one into the left field seats, and when it lands, it's 5-0 Yanks.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Swipe into end of summer fun with a new Toyota. Staycation.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. That's the value you can expect from Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
If you're sharing a hotel room with friends, you're also sharing a bathroom and a mirror, a tiny hairdryer, and an outlet and a tiny counter. Get an Airbnb and get more space.
Is that my bestie in a taxi? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she red. And my best friend, she a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor.
It's a big match, and only the best will win.
Just blaze. Godzilla bankroll. Stole some silly on. Yo, I ain't got it all. That means I'm barely home.
Bob Lorenz with your Audi update. Orioles and Rays scoreless game, top of the fourth, and Anthony Santander off Jeffrey Springs. No doubt about it. 35th of the year, ties him with Shohei Ohtani and Marcelo Osuna for second most homers in the majors. O's lead at 1-0 in the sixth, looking to go 7 for 7 at the Trop this year, guys. Thank you, Bob. Monitor Einstein scoreboard 5-0. Yankees as we go 6th. Top of the order for the Rangers against Marcus Stroman. 1-0. There's a strike. You know, when the Angels were in town, we looked at the stat. It kind of blew our minds that, you know, Mike Trout's you could say one of the greatest players ever. And he has been hurt a lot over the last 5 years, as has Stanton. And if you're a Yankee fan, you think Stanton's hurt all the time. Stanton has been hurt far less than Trout. Right. And his production is far more than Trout over those 5 years. So I guess it's all relative to who you're rooting for. But Mike Trout's looked at as, you know, the holy grail of baseball, and he's earned it. But Giancarlo Stanton has actually produced more than Trout.
Yeah, it's a shame that, you know, he can't suit up for 162. But, boy, he's productive offensively when things are right and he's healthy.
2-2 on Smith.
I mean, these are just home runs that you're just not used to seeing. That's just a line drive. It just goes 400 feet.
Guys, I talked to Giancarlo this morning in the clubhouse, and he said the way he's feeling in his return this time around from the injured list, it's a testament to a combination of three things. He said it was standing in bullpens, then the project machine, and the regular on-field machine. He said each one individually, it doesn't fulfill a hitter's needs, but all three combined, it builds everything up. And with the bullpen, you're getting acquainted with a pitcher's motion. The on-field machines, it helps with the real backgrounds that a hitter sees and their depth perception. And then the project machine, it helps you with the different arm angles. So all three together, the project, the on-field machine, the bullpen, they have been a big help here in his return.
I'll tell you what, Justin, there was some doubt. Why didn't they send him out for a rehab? And you know, the project machine was certainly said to be one of the reasons why they didn't feel they had to. But Aaron Boone said today, he said, from the day he came back in Philadelphia, I thought his swings were great.
I mean, he looks dangerous at the plate. There are times where you'll see him kind of lunge a little bit and swinging pitches out of the strike zone. You know, if he swings at strikes and he has solid at-bats, he's going to hit home runs. He's going to drive in runs, and it just adds to this lineup so much.
Smith walks against Stroman, a 1-0 count on Seager. And if you took a look at Stroman, he did not like the ball 4 call on Smith, but he liked this.
He really went down with that well and just stayed there and just drove it out.
Well, he's so ridiculously strong.
Yeah. He's never going to lose that. The ability to create power and just drive the ball. Pretty much second to none. Anybody in baseball, he hits the ball extremely hard.
They turned him loose on 3-0, and he grounds it foul, grabbed by LeMahieu. One swing, 3 runs. From 2-0 to 5-0. Seager. Well, it was 3-1, now it's 3-2. Jake Cousins getting ready. Runner goes. It's a base hit down the right field line. Smith will go to third. Seager will go to second. They're waving home Smith. and he will score. So it's an RBI double for Seager, and the Rangers are on the board. It's 5-1 Yankees.
Well, you said Seager has been hot, and there's nothing tougher than a really good hitter that is hot. This sinker just didn't, it stayed up in the strike zone, and he's not going to miss it. Runner in motion allows him to score easily. Might be stalling here. I mean, there's so much positive here. You don't want to lose in this outing. If you're Aaron Boone and looking at Marcus Stroman, I mean, he has kept them off the board to this point. A lot of ground balls. You see the better sinker today.
Long talk there between Wells and Stroman, probably giving Cousins more time to warm up. So that's broken up by Vic Carapazza. And now a trip to the mound by Aaron Boone. He'll probably take Stroman with him. After 8 days between starts and a lot of work on the side, Stroman put together a good one. He leaves with a 5-1 lead and a runner at second base. He gets a nice hand from the crowd.
Agarra servilletas extra, dijo un sabio. Ese sabio eras tú. Ya sabías en lo que te estabas metiendo. Saborea la double quarter pounder with cheese.
With the right SUV, you can do anything, even give a local business new life. Kia, movement that inspires.
I love my kids, but I also love not being broke. So this back-to-school season, I'm just gonna spend less on them. Amazon has low prices on everything kids need. Like a water bottle they definitely won't lose. Tablets, sports stuff, for whatever sport this is. All the latest, lit, Rizzy Riz clothes. And lunch boxes for a homemade meal that they'll barely touch.
Quest? What the fudge?
So spend less on your little freeloaders with Amazon.
Whoa, Nelly. iPhone 15 with tons of storage. I really want one. Yo, you've won 14 times on the LPGA Tour. Since when is one enough for you? That is true. Get your
Well, fans, join the Yankees on Saturday, August 24th, as they celebrate their 76th Old Timers Day presented by Fresh Direct. This year's ceremonies are highlighted by a reunion of the 2009 World Championship team. So arrive early, see your favorite Yankee legends, put on the pinstripes again. Tickets are going faster. Get your tickets today at Yankees.com. Jake Cousins takes over for Marcus Stroman. Runner at second, nobody out. Number 3 hitter in the lineup, Marcus Semien. You see the numbers on Cousins. Simeon's 0 for 1 with a walk. Way outside.
You break down Stroman and how good he was today. He leaves a runner on second base, but 9 out of the 16 batted balls put in play on the ground today. So just goes to show you what that sinker can do when thrown correctly.
There's a strike. Cousins deals. 2-2. Check out the Rolaids relief stats on Cousins. 141 batting average against since June 27th. That's the 5th best in the American League with a minimum of 15 innings.
That's ultra strength Rolaids too, Mike. Just in case you were wondering.
I'm familiar with them. 2-2. Outside, 3-2. So Matt Blake wanted to go out and talk with Cousins, and he's told, no, you can't. Now he said you can. So with a 3-2 count, he's going to go talk to Cousins. That's tough news for the Rangers before the game. General Manager Chris Young of Texas said that Max Scherzer, who's been limited to 8 starts this season, returning to Texas. He had his fatigued right shoulder checked out. Placed on the injured list August 2nd with fatigue, and they thought it would just be the 15 days, but it's not going to be. And they've got some big arms and big salaries on the IL when it comes to their pitching. Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer. So Matt Blake has his 3-2 say on Jake Cousins. Let's see if it worked. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Slider out of the zone. And Simeon chased. Big out.
Well, he's got such a big breaker. And Simeon had a long pause in between this pitch. And it just waved at a pitch way outside the strike zone.
Up the middle and through for a base hit for Young. Seager rounds third. He's going to stop right there as Judge throws to LeMahieu in front of the mound.
Boy, you've seen a couple line drives right back up the middle today. Fastball. You see that ball knuckle that was hit so square right back up the middle. Again, no time to react.
So here is Wyatt Langford. First and third, 1 run in, 1 man out. That pitch is nasty. 0-1.
Yeah, after the first pitch fastball lasted bat, went to the slider first pitch here.
Again, same pitch. 0-1. Or now 0-2. Strike 3.
What an at bat. I mean, just 3 nasty sliders. The third one actually is the only strike. This ball just dotted the outside corner. Boy, what an at bat to face a great slider.
I know, different look for Nathaniel Lowe, have that slider coming into him. First and third, 2 outs. Goes with the sinker for a strike.
Yeah, that's why it's so important to kind of balance your lineup with lefties and righties, because Cousins can be so tough on righties, as we saw on that strikeout. But now you change it a little bit. He has to change. You see a fastball there. Might have to throw that slider away from a lefty and then possibly down and in. But totally different pitching when it comes to against the righty and the lefty.
Hitters are hitting 136 against the slider this year with a 44% strike rate. 0-2 count on Lowe. Cousins deals. Swing and a miss. What a performance by Jake Cousins. Rangers score 1. They lead 2. We go to the bottom of the 6th.
Agarra servilletas extra Dijo un sabio. Ese sabio eras tú. Ya sabías en lo que te estabas metiendo. Saborea la Double Quarter Pounder with Cheese.
World, the time has come to push the button. World, the time has come to push the button.
Whoever said patience is a virtue never sat in these GT sports seats. The powerful new Kia K5 GT is here. Lease a new 2025 K5 LXS for $279 a month.
It's time for the Audi Electric Moment. Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle. You know, Tri-State Audi dealers today. This was electric.
Yeah, Cousins had a tremendous inning coming out of the bullpen to try to shut them down after Marcus Stroman gave him a good outing, but 3 strikeouts and a dynamite slider from Cousins.
Like his cousin would say, you like that? They like that. Here's Gleyber Torres. Matt Festa is the new pitcher. Pitched an inning with the Mets on June 30th. Grounded, third base, backhanded by Young. The long throw, can't make the scoop.
Young made a good play going to his right, and then, man, again, just a tough throw across his body, going away from first base all the way across the diamond. And I would imagine that's going to go as a base hit. That's a tough throw.
One thing I've seen from the Ranger infielders, they don't quite know the speed of the batter. I mean, they're rushing throws when, I mean, Gleyber's just not a blazer coming from home plate. 0-1 on Chisholm. And Young did it also with Verdugo in the first inning.
That play right there, once you've cut the ball off and you're moving towards the line, there's really not time to stop and plant. But again, yeah, you are going to have to throw against your body. It's a tough play. But, you work on that so many times, and you get it in the game and don't make it. I'm sure it's frustrating. Nathaniel Lowe not able to pick it at first.
Festa making his major league debut. And Chisholm fouls it off his foot. Festa was called up today. Josh Spores going on the IL with right shoulder fatigue.
Is it me, or just foul a lot of balls off his knee and ankle and foot? I've seen a lot of this in this home state.
Tim Lentich out of the dugout with his magic towel. Always has that rolled up towel.
Is that heals everything?
I guess so. actually think that got him on the guard, too. Or maybe got a piece of the foot.
Just maybe inside of it, yeah, but it looked like it hit in the area right by the shin guard. It might have been inside enough, yeah, right there where the strap is. There's kind of an opening. Baseball knows. Ouch.
Well, he's still hurt. So a 2-2 count, runner on first base. The hit by Torres extends his hitting streak to 8 straight. Three and 2. Must be a happy day for Festa. 31 years old. He's from Staten Island, and he attended St. Joseph by the Sea High School. So probably has family and friends here.
St. Joseph by the Sea. This sounds like a resort, not a high school.
Grounded foul outside of first. Festa with his third organization this season. Started the season at AAA in the Padres system. Was released in May. Signed with the Mets. Spent a month at AAA. Got into one big league game, then was DFA. Signed with Texas on July 8th. Had a 1.04 ERA in 6 games at AAA Round Rock, and here he is in the big leagues. Grounded and pass low into right field. The base hit for Chisholm. Going to third as Torres. Throw comes into second. And it's first and third. Nobody out for the Yanks in the bottom of the 6th.
You see so many different styles of hitting, and as we watch him more, a little movement just kind of drops the head of the bat on it, but is able to create power. That ball was hit hard too, finding the hole on the right side.
So the leg hurts a little less now?
Yeah, when you're running down first base, you forget about it when you just get a base hit, huh?
So here's Anthony Volpe. Infield is in. Pitches inside.
Yeah, good time for Chisholm to try to steal this base, stay out of the double play. You get the infielders moving. Along with being in, gives Volpe a good opportunity to try to find a hole.
Big lead by Chisholm. The throw to first. Gets back in time.
Yeah, he was going there. He got caught way off the base. You see, he's gone there. If he would have gone over there, he would have had him.
Corner goes. Fouled away.
If you're Anthony Volpe, I know you're struggling and you want to get the job done, but you know, if you see Chisholm in motion with no strikes, it's an easy time to just take a pitch, allow him to steal that base where you got an opportunity to drive in 2 and not 1.
On Anthony. He struck out twice today. And if you believe in due, he's due. He's over his last 21.
Yeah, you see his swings now, and because of the movement forward, the bat kind of drags, and it just gets underneath the ball where, you know, when he's going well, he's kind of on top of the baseball, driving it the other way.
Popped up, right side. Long run for Garcia. Makes the play, and he's going to run it in as Torres bluffs tagging. Nice play by Garcia. Had a long way to go. So 1 down.
hope he swings. Because of the movement ahead, watch the hands. They drop a little bit. They're just underneath the baseball enough to pop it up instead of lining it into the gap.
Well, the Rangers have backed up into double play depth now with one out. And they want to keep that double play in order. That's why they're paying such close attention to Chisholm. Runner goes. No throw. Stolen base for Chisholm. And that's a big stolen base because you're forcing the infield to come in.
Yeah, and you know, that ball wasn't even close, but you could tell the way DJ LeMahieu took it. He was going to take that pitch all the way. He saw Chisholm in motion. He's more of an old school player. He got an opportunity with the infield in. Base hit 2 or a sac fly for 1.
Fly ball right field toward the line. Garcia makes the catch. Here's the throw. Here's the play. He's in there safe. A sac fly for LeMahieu as Chisholm moves to third. It's 6-1 Yanks.
Well, that's good baseball. DJ LeMahieu elevated the ball, got it deep enough. I didn't even think it was going to be close. Garcia, pretty good arm. A little off target. A good throw.
With Fester, runner at third with 2 outs, 1 run in. LeMahieu picks up his 23rd run batted in.
This looks like another stall tactic to get lefty loose to come in and face Verdugo.
Bruce Bochy's going to take the ball from Festa. And he'll bring in the lefty to face Verdugo. Yankees lead 6-1. They are looking for more. The veteran manager takes the ball from Festa. Be a runner at third with 2 outs. Stay tuned.
Agarra servilletas extra, dijo un sabio. Ese sabio eras tú. Ya sabías en lo que te estabas metiendo. Saborea la double quarter pounder with cheese.
Whoa, Nelly. iPhone 15 with tons of storage. I really want one. Yo, you've won 14 times on the LPGA Tour. Since when is one enough for you? That is true. Get your head out of the sand trap, switch to T-Mobile, and get 4 iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines for just $25 a line. And you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
Swing big at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines for $25 a line.
4.
I'm gonna miss you.
I won't forget you.
What? Back to school, back to Kohl's.
I'm lucky. I found the one thing that I was put on this earth to do.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
If it's been over 12 months, then it's time to give your cabin air filter a refresh. Napa EnviroShield cabin air filters keep your HVAC running smooth, filtering pollen, dust, mold, and more. Available now at...
Time to name that Yankee, brought to you by Prevagen. Here are the clues. Those are the teams. And the answer is Mazzo. Lee Mazzilli. Maz, I got that right away. Your buddy Paul didn't.
I just had to let it sink in a little bit, a little simmer a little bit. He's probably home with his new grandchild.
That's right. New pitcher is Andrew Chafin, 34 years old. He's held lefties to a 197 average this year. And that's who he's facing, a left-hander. Alex Verdugo, runner at third. Almost hit him. Chafin was traded at the deadline to Texas for minor leaguers Chase Lee and Joseph Montalvo from Detroit. And he said, Paul, I love it so far being in Texas. There's actually a few other rednecks on the team.
Nice. That quote won't go away.
No. He's been dealt at the trade deadline in 4 of the last 5 seasons. And he lives in an RV during the season, so he doesn't have to scramble for short-term housing each year. 3-0. There's a strike.
I look forward to going home sometimes. You know, can you look forward to going home to an RV?
I don't know. I've never really been in an RV. Fly ball left field. Langford is there. And Chafin does the job. Yankees get a run. They lead 1. We're going to go to the 7th. 6-1 Yanks.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Current qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $199 a month. Or well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR when you finance with GM Financial.
Listen, I spotted it from the start. Breaking didn't even have a name yet. Bunch of kids from the South Bronx who didn't just knock on the door, they kicked it down. And today, it's your time. It's all about spotting it early. And if you do, no victory is out of reach.
Dynamic air suspension, all-wheel steering, configurable terrain response, effortless in the extreme.
Big season. More reasons to say yes. Yes to scoring swag and gift cards with Yes Rewards.
What a home run for Soto.
Watch, play, earn. Yes Rewards. Check it out now on the Yes app.
Well, tomorrow night on Yes, Yankees head to the south side of Chicago to kick off a 3-game set with the White Sox. Pre-game coverage begins at 7:30 with first pitch scheduled for shortly after 8 on Yes and the Yes app. Jake Cousins had such an unbelievable 6th inning with 3 strikeouts. He'll start the 7th. And Garcia swings and misses.
It's just a wicked slider. You can't, there's so much spin on that ball because he gets so much break that as a hitter, you just commit to it so quick.
So, a non-baseball player question. He throws it to right-handed batters most of the time out of the strike zone. Why not take it?
Because you pick it up in the strike zone. I mean, you've got a big break on that ball. So when you're making up your mind to swing, that ball is in the strike zone, and then it just makes a left turn.
But if you know it's going to make a left turn, and you know it's a slider coming down into the strike zone, just take it, right? It's not that easy, I know.
Easier said than done. I mean, you saw the last pitch, the last inning, right on the outside corner. So if you take a, he can throw for a strike also.
And he can throw that sinker, too.
Don Mattingly used to tell me against the lefties. It's the first time I ever really heard that. And you just saw that pitch right there. He said in order for him to throw a strike with that slider, you have to look at the ball at you. And you know, it's very hard to do because usually you flinch when you see the ball at you. But that's basically the way you have to go about Cousins.
It's a base hit for Garcia. See, me and Cap thinking alike.
See that? Yeah, take it if it's not at you. This, you see, this kind of didn't have as much break, but it's a pretty good piece of hitting from Garcia, who's had a couple good days offensively.
So Aaron Boone, with Taveras coming up, is going to signal for Canely. Canely against Taveras, runner at first. Yankees lead by 5. Top of the 7th. Stay right here. You're watching Yankees baseball on Yes.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Last. And she tells me it's recommended by Consumer Reports.
These rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Get a low $269 per month lease on Rogue, or get up to $2,500 total savings on remaining select 2024 Rogue Platinum trims.
Mark your challenges this summer because FanDuel has something for everyone every day. Score bigger winnings at any inning with profit boosts. Take home bonus bets for home runs every Tuesday. And beat the heat with no sweat bets. Make the most out of this summer with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. All customers get a boost or a bonus every day, all summer long. Plus, new customers can bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Get $5,750 total value on this Silverado LT when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP. See your local Chevy dealer.
Well, American heroes need your help. Donate $11 a month to the Tunnels to Towers Foundation at T2T.org. Tommy Canely and his changeup come on. Having a good year, 32 games, 1.95 ERA, 32 strikeouts in under 28 innings. Leody Taveras at the plate. Seems like he's having some pitch-com problems. I'm just amazed. So pitch-com has really come into being recently. And if your pitch-com doesn't work, well, why don't they just revert to giving signs rather than delaying the game?
I think people have gotten so used to it that, you know, the signs and stuff, you probably didn't even go, you know, with a runner on base, it could be the second sign or a sign, first sign after 2 or whatever. You might not even go through that with the catcher this day and age because of the pitch count.
So baseball survived 125 years without pitch com, and now it goes out. That's it.
Survived. It's done pretty well,
It's thrived, yeah. Let's see if they've got it worked out. What I'd like to do is surprise one of the pitchers. Like, say there's a pitcher on the Yankee team that isn't particularly fond of me.
Yeah.
And then have Aaron
put your voice in there?
Sneak my voice in. So every time he hears my voice, I'm telling him what pitch to throw.
I'd be taking it out and stomping on it.
But it would be tough because all the pitchers really have great affection for me.
I can't see why not.
Yep. The 1-0. There's a strike. 1-1. Runner on first. Yankees up 6-1, top of the 7th. Foul back. 1-2. Taveras calls time. He's 0 for 2, lined out to a third and grounded out to second. Way outside, 2-2. That one is looped left side. In foul territory, Chisholm makes the play. Tell you what, Paul, I mean, we can't invoke Brooks Robinson or Greg Nettles. He looks pretty comfortable at third.
It's amazing to me that he's never played third base. And, you know, just to stick a guy in a new surrounding, new team, stick him at third base. I mean, obviously he looks very comfortable with fly balls because he's been playing center field most of the year. But, yeah, he's done a great job over there. You can't say enough about his athleticism. And now from third base you realize how good his arm strength is.
That's why he's able to play deeper. And he has a really good arm.
Hey, guys, I talked with Travis Chapman, his first base coach, but obviously the infield coordinator as well. He's worked with Jazz since he's come over and is trying to get him acclimated to third base. He said Jazz's footwork really stands out to him and that it's something that he noticed when Chisholm was playing over at second base in Miami. But the footwork of Chisholm, it's helped him a lot in the early stages of playing the new position. He said the challenges are different for everybody, but he's obviously liked what he's seen working with Jazz.
Yeah, he's, I can't say a revelation because the Yankees acquired him thinking he was going to play third. But he surprised some people. Check swing. He goes around, according to Tom Hanahan. 2-1 on Kelly.
Always look like they swing in slow motion. You know that?
Mm-hmm. There's a strike. Two. Dribbled slowly toward Chisholm. Fields, bobbles, and Kelly will reach. Would have been a tough play, but runners on first and second on that infield single.
Yeah, it looked like he was almost thinking about barehanding it, and then he gloved it and then could not transfer it. He does have the arm strength, but you got to get a grip on the baseball. Coming in.
So back to the top of the order, and Josh Smith. Josh Smith, with runners in scoring position, Paul, is 30 for 91, hitting .330. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and run scored today. One and 0. Garcia at second. Kelly is at first. Yankees lead 6-1. Big cut, 1-1. Really nice start for Marcus Stroman today. Outstanding performance by Jake Cousins in the 6th, and now Tommy Kahnle's turn, taking over for Cousins here in the 7th. And a push bunt. That's a base hit. Beautiful bunt by Josh Smith to load the bases.
Yeah, there was so much room there. Once it gets by Kahnle, it's a base hit. Heads up play. And Tommy Kahnle falls away towards the first base side too, so it doesn't have to be a perfect bunt. You see, he just takes his time and makes sure he gets it down.
So here's Seager, dangerous hitter with the bases loaded. And the pitch is low, 1-0. One thing you're seeing early on here is the Rangers are taking his changeup. And he's not throwing it for a strike. They swing through that changeup. Seager does, 1-1. Broke a piece of the bat off on the foul ball, 1-2.
Can't tell you how good your changeup has to be to just continually throw it pitch after pitch against some of the greatest hitters in the American League, Seager being one of them. Still out ahead, splintering the end of the bat.
Seager 2 for 3 today. His double against Stroman, the last batter that Stroman faced, that was in the 6th inning, and drove in the Rangers' only run. Rangers threatening here. Bases loaded with 1 out. And they're shortstop with 25 home runs and 61 ribbies at the plate. Two and two. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. 6-1, Yankees lead. Fouled away.
You know, he just doesn't have a get-me-over fastball either. I mean, that's 96 to go along with that changeup.
Leiter is up in the bullpen for the Yanks. 2-2. Foul back.
Seager putting together a good at-bat now. The more pitches, the more times you see that changeup. You see him take a couple of them now and now fouling them off.
Check the swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Seager can't believe it. He goes down on strikes.
Boy, it's a big break right here. It did look like he went, but you know what? Off that changeup, if this is a ball, you're going to get to a full count against Corey Seager. That can one swing put them right back in the game.
Moscoso punches him out. That passes the baton to Marcus Semien. 1-0. Semien 1 for 9 so far in this series. Grounded to third and booted by Chisholm. That's going to allow 2 runs to score. So an E5 allows 2 runs to score, and it's 6-3 Yankees.
A little indecision here. You know, we talked about his defense, but it's just kind of indecisive going after this ball, whether he thought there was just going to be an easy play or he was going to allow it to get to Volpe. Kind of hesitant right there. It just did not glove it.
I mean, right after we sing his praises, he boots the slow ground ball, which was scored as a hit, and that one's an E5. That's a big play in this inning. Here's Josh Young. First and third, 2 outs. And a strike. On Young. And the 0-2 pitch outside. So Canley taking his time. Now back on the rubber. Smith at third. Simeon's at first. 1-2. Grounded. Up the middle. Gleyber Torres field fires to first. Got him. Just got him for the final out. Oh, what a big play by Gleyber Torres, cutting in front of Volpe to get Young for the final out. But the Rangers scored 2 on 3 hits, 1 big error, and 2 men left on base. At the end of 6.5 innings of play, it's the Yankees 6 and the Rangers 3. But we'll stay right here as they honor America in the Bronx.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you rise and remove your caps? And please direct your attention to the area behind home plate as the New York Yankees welcome an honored military guest. United States Navy, Carpenters made 3rd class, just turned 98 years old, Joe Pettit from the Bronx, who served in World War II. The Yankees say, thank you, Joe, for your sacrifice and service to our nation. And now, please join us in singing along with Robert Merrill's rendition of God Bless America.
Thanks. What'd you get? Oh, I got another double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double hot, double calf, double sweet. Hey, did you know that Discover doubles your cash back at the end of the first year? You are cut off.
You earn, we match.
Debbie.
Unlimited cashback match.
Hear what you rate the Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
Right, which is always high pressure when I'm sitting right next to the guy. It's like, but we'll give it 10, even though I don't generally give 10s. That's a rookie score. But we'll give it 10. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't a 10.
So let's do good together.
Let's do it.
Mark your calendars this summer because FanDuel has something for everyone every day, which means you can beat the heat with no sweat bets. Plus, new customers can bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
When you have something to get done today, getting everything you need today is helpful. Order online at Ace and we'll deliver same day, or we'll have it ready for pickup in 15 minutes.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
There's nothing chill about a hot, sweaty line. Unless you add Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Time for your Ford Studio Update. Bob and Jack with you. And Jack, one of your themes lately, if teams want to intentionally walk Aaron Judge, got to make them pay.
And that's what Giancarlo Stanton did with the 3-run homer in the 5th inning. The Yankees are hoping that sends a message to the Rangers and the rest of baseball. For this reason, Judge has walked 50 times since early June. The first 48 times that happened, Yankee hitters ended up with a hit only 5 times after that. The last 2 times it's happened, Stanton is homered.
Let's see where it goes from here, and we'll see you on the post game, guys.
Well, thank you. 6-8-1 Yanks, 3-8-1 for the Rangers. You see the other particulars. Yankees up by 3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th, and Juan Soto leads off against Andrew Chafin. You know, Soto's 25 years old. He had a home run in the third inning, and that home run has some impact because it had impact in the game, obviously, but it's also a home run that gives him home runs against all 30 teams in baseball at the age of 25. And he's got another one. Oh, does he have another one? See ya! A monster shot! A moon shot! And the Yankees lead 7-3.
You see the smile, you see the handshake, but boy, you'll never get tired of seeing this swing. Juan Soto off a tough lefty. We've talked about how good he is against left-handed pitchers. Well, didn't take long to figure it out here. A long shot.
30th home run of the year. Here's Judge. Judge 2 for 2 and an intentional walk. Well, when he hits them, they stay hit.
You know, Juan Soto, he just, I mean, it does not affect him. Lefty, righty, it just, he has good at-bats day in and day out.
High drive, right center, Garcia back, track, wall, see ya! A home run for Judge, back-to-back, Soto and Judge, and it is 8-3, the Yankees.
For the handshake, Michael. We're having some fun now. I mean, Stanton going deep, Judge going deep, Soto going deep.
42nd home run of the year, 299th home run of his career. As that one knocks out Andrew Chapin, who gives up home runs to Soto and Judge.
Soto, we talk about how he can handle the high pitch. Well, he handled that one a long way. And then Aaron Judge, you know what? He's not going to be showing up by anybody. It seems like it's been a while. What, a week or so? He ends up just tailoring one to right center field, too. Michael, these guys are, I mean, they're ridiculous. This 2-3 combo, I mean, you cannot get tired of watching these guys come to the plate.
Soto knew this off the bat, admired it, took a Ricky Henderson-like turn to the Yankee dugout, just dropped the bat and enjoyed the trip around the bases. And that was the start of the Yankees' 7th set of back-to-back home runs this season. That's the 4th time Soto and Judge have done it. You think they drive each other?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when, you know, you're two of the better hitters in all of baseball, sure you have little friendly competitions. I mean, Aaron Judge has pretty much had a unbelievable, you take April away, can you imagine what his numbers are? And Juan Soto, since opening day, has just put together good at-bats. Believe me, don't take it for granted. These guys are fun to watch.
.299 career home runs. Dane Dunning comes on. He'll face Stanton. And a strike.
All right, Michael, so we were talking about the handshakes that you have to know. So I'm doing the math here. It's 42 and 30, so 72 times they've done that home run little handshake. So that's why you don't forget.
So they have it down.
They got it down by now.
The numbers on Dane Dunning, who was started 12 games, and he just gave up a line drive that was caught by Seager off the bat of Stanton. And Chapin not too pleased. seems like Soto and Judge are heaven sent to Yankee fans, answering the prayers here in the Bronx. That one is ripped off the bat of Wells into right center field. It'll go to the wall. And Wells chugs into second with a double.
Michael, we didn't get to go to church today because, of the game, so we'll just watch it on TV. Ball it to right center field.
There's Gleyber Torres. 1-0. When that trade was made, and they're running all computer simulations, I think it's worked out better than they could have ever imagined.
Yeah, I mean, you can't dream about having a back-to-back 2-3 hitter that are doing what Aaron Judge and Juan Soto are doing, and it's every single day. It's not these little spurts. I mean, it's been pretty much the whole year. Make home runs. Those are big runs. Texas had just thrown up a couple runs to get back in this game. All of a sudden, you tack on a couple more.
Two and one on Gleyber. This is the third time that Soto, Judge, and Stanton have all homered in the same game together. The other time's May 8th against Houston, May 24th at San Diego. And the Yankees are the only team with 3 20-home run guys. Stanton hit his 20th in the 5th on a walk to Torres.
Well, they got 4 of them because Chisholm, he doesn't have 20 here, but he's got 20 also.
Right. He has 7 with the Yanks. And here is Chisholm. Crowd sounds like it's having fun. Change up, swung on a miss, 0-1. The Yankees also see up on the board that the Rays have beat the Orioles 2-1.
Down in the beautiful Trop.
0-2 on Chisholm. Hit shortly at first. The throw to second, they get 1. On to first, not in time. Moving to third is Wells.
Yeah, he was just kind of timing this just to beat it out enough where it's not a double play. A little closer than you'd like, huh?
I wonder if his foot is still bothering him because, I mean, timing it?
Get a time clock in your head when you're that fast.
Here's Anthony Volpe. Oh and 1. So this is the 15th straight game that the Yankees have had 8 or more hits. They have 11 today. And again, the longest streak since the Yankees had 16 straight in September of '97. The 0-1. 0-2 on Volpe. swing and a miss. Volpe down on strikes. But the Yankees get 2 more runs in a loud way. First one, Soto says, give me my second home run of the year. And then it's time for Aaron Judge to go the other way. Home run number 42, 299 in his career.
Toyota's national sales event is on. Swipe into end of summer fun with a new Toyota. Staycation.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. That's the value you can expect from Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Current qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $199 a month. Or well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR when you finance with GM Financial.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Discover Cashback Debit gives everyone money back on the stuff they buy. So I bought all these kids a bunch of candy. I know what I'm doing.
A debit card with cash back. Discover Cashback Debit.
Mark your calendars this summer because FanDuel has something for everyone every day. Score bigger winnings at any inning with profit boosts. Take home bonus bets for home runs every Tuesday. And beat the heat with no sweat bets. Make the most out of this summer with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. All customers get a boost or a bonus every day, all summer long. Plus, new customers can bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
Storm beneath your feet. An eternal torch and an enduring dream. National parks are extraordinary. So is the support you give them.
It all makes sense. First Yankee game here to see the Judge and Soto show, and they put on a show in the previous inning. Back-to-back home runs. And as my good friend John Sterling would say, belly to belly. As we go to the 8th inning, Hyundai Scoreboard, 8-3 Yankees. Mark Leiter Jr. comes on, and he deals to Langford, who fouls it off. See the numbers for Mark? So I showed Mark that picture of me talking to his dad, and Mark there as a little kid. And I said, do you remember that? And he goes, yeah, I remember. He goes, I wanted you to stop talking so I could go back and play.
What a great answer.
There's the picture, and little Mark just waiting for us to shut up so he could play. The 1-1. 1-2. We're in the 8th inning. Yankees looking to take this series 2-1 and take this homestand 5-4. 2-2. The count is full on Langford. Strike 3. Langford down looking. Well, Saturday morning cartoons are back. Say hello to the Bronx Buds. Yes, his first ever animated series for the whole family. Follow the adventures of Bash, Rib, Oscar, and their baseball bunch. Hexclad presents Bronx Buds, premiering next Saturday, August 17th, exclusively on the SF.
You gonna make a guest appearance on that? You have to, right?
Haven't been asked yet.
Oh, yeah? There's graphic designers still working on it.
Yeah, trying to buy enough ink. There's a strike to Nathaniel Lowe. Maybe we'll do it together.
Yeah. We do everything together, Mike.
That's right.
That West Coast trip, I'll never forget our walk back from the ballpark, everything. And I did know that you were a true New Yorker because we were lapping people going down the curve.
Oh,
You walk fast.
I do. Whenever Jody and I are walking anywhere, she's like 3 steps behind. I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I can't keep up."
You know, it's so funny you say that because I'm the same way with Natalie. And the thing is, though, I look at my legs. She's 5'4", if that. I mean, how can you walk so fast with these short little legs? I can't keep up. I'm not in a hurry. Where are we going?
I always seem to be in a hurry.
Yeah, you got another show to do or something.
Driven deep to right field. Soto just turns and looks. A home run for Lowe. It's 8-4 Yanks. What, he crushed that.
Yeah, he just missed the pitch before. Got it again, and he didn't miss that one. 10th home run of the season and a long one. Splitter just kind of rolls right there, right over the middle of the plate.
And a strike to Adolis Garcia.
Curveball really plays well off the split finger. It's a bigger break, a little less velocity. He's able to use them both in the same count without the hitter really sitting on one or the other.
Oh-2 on Garcia. That's only the 3rd home run off of Leiter this year. He keeps the ball in the ballpark. McCutchen got him on May 17th and Patrick Bailey on June 17th. Swing and a miss. Garcia down on strikes 2 away. An announced crowd of 45,318 here in the Bronx today. Bottom dropped out of that one.
Yeah, it was set up by that fastball in before, and then it just makes this play so much better. A really good pitch. Michael, that's the 30th straight date with 40,000 plus here in Yankee Stadium. Seen a fun one today, huh?
Yeah. And nice weather. Beautiful. 2-0 on Taveras. You watch Leiter, Paul, and he really digs the ball into the splitter grip. And I just wonder does the hand ever cramp up?
You know, you'll see pitchers. I used to see Melito Perez, guys that, use that split finger. They'll hold a baseball in their fingers a lot during the games when they're not pitching.
Just to get used to it.
Just to stretch those fingers out where it becomes very natural. He'll start with that grip because, a hitter will pick up. It's much easier to go from the split finger grip than to a four-seamer or a curveball if you need to, instead of vice versa.
And he walks Taveras with 2 outs.
Melito Perez had a true forkball. He had really long fingers, and he actually would sit there with like a softball and just to hold it and just stretch those fingers.
Here's Carson Kelly. 1-0. Ball deep left field, and that ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Kelly, and this one's getting too close for comfort for the Yanks. It's 8-6.
Yeah, the Rangers not going quietly here. You think you tack on a couple home runs last inning for the Yankees, and all of a sudden, boom, a couple for the Rangers right back at you. Kind of the middle of the plate, kind of a horizontal movement instead of down. Ends up in the seats.
Leiter knew that. He didn't even turn around. He just asked for a new ball. He knew that ball was gone. As Matt Blake will go out and talk with Mark Leiter Jr. Rangers just are not going away in this one.
No, I mean, they've always been known for their offense, and you know they'll slug with you, no doubt about it. And the good thing is that the Yankees have tacked on some runs. You see this two-seam fastball, just, not a lot of movement down. It just kind of sails on him and ends up hitting the barrel of the bat.
So the Yankees get up Clay Holmes here with 2 outs in the 8th inning. Strike to Josh Smith. So he's allowed 2 home runs all season coming into this inning, and now he's allowed 2 home runs in this inning. That one is drilled down the right field line, but foul. Quickly 0-2 on Josh Smith. Another base hit as Smith hits one to right center field, and he's going to make a big turn. Judge comes up throwing towards second, and Smith is in there with a double.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Clay Holmes better tune it up because he's probably coming in right here.
Well, the joy of the bottom of the 7th now turning into a nail-biting time here in the top of the 8th, where the tying run has come to the plate in the person of Corey Seager. So Leiter's going to give the ball to Boone. Boone's going to call on his closer. It's going to be Clay Holmes against Corey Seager with the game and the lead in the balance.
Whoa, Nelly. iPhone 15 with tons of storage. I really want one.
Yo, you've won 14 times on the LPGA Tour. Since when is one enough for you?
That is true.
Get your head out of the sand trap, switch to T-Mobile, and get 4 iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines for just $25 a line. And you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
Swing big at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines for $25 a line.
4.
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Whoa, Nelly. iPhone 15 with tons of storage. I really want one.
Yo, you've won 14 times on the LPGA Tour. Since when is one enough for you?
That is true.
Get your head out of the sand trap, switch to T-Mobile, and get 4 iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines for just $25 a line. And you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
Swing big at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines for $25 a line.
4.
Not every decision you make will be as good as getting a Volkswagen at the Savvy VW Summer Sales Event. 2024 Volkswagen models cost less to maintain than Honda. Get 1.9% APR financing or a $2,500 customer bonus on a new 2024 Tiguan.
Well, fans, after the final out, get highlights, analysis, clubhouse interviews, and we'll hear from the manager. Plus, I'll look ahead to the series at the White Sox. That's all coming up on the W.B. Mason Yankees postgame. What type of postgame will it be? Will it be a happy recap, or will it be one of those tough ones where Justin Shackle has to ask those tough questions? Clay Holmes is going to face Corey Seager. Seager's in there as the tying run here in the 8th inning. 3 runs in already for Texas. 1-0. Seager 2 for 4. He has 25 home runs on the year. Trying for 26 there, 1-1. And the pitch. There's a strike. 1-2. Great pitch.
I went with the breaking ball to show Seager that in the count. Now you can go back to it or throw that good sinker that Clay Holmes has.
1-2. 2-2. That breaking ball not as effective. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yankees up by 2. Just got a piece to stay alive.
That's 3 consecutive breaking balls.
The 2-2. What's at 98 miles an hour, but low and away. 3-2. On deck is Simeon.
Yeah, this is where you have to trust that sinker and just let it go. And we've seen Clay Holmes at times when you aim that sinker, you can kind of flatten it out.
And the payoff. Another foul ball.
To the breaking ball. 3-2.
Giving well some time. Smith at second. The 3-2. Chopped over the mound. Going to be a tough play. Charging Volpe. Field falls down. Holmes gets the ground ball and does the job. But the Rangers creep closer. They score 3. It's 8-6. Bottom of the 8th.
If it's been over 12 months, then it's time to give your cabin air filter a refresh. Napa EnviroShield cabin air filters keep your HVAC running smooth, filtering pollen, dust, mold, and more. Available now at Napa Auto Care and Auto Parts locations nationwide.
Whoa, Nelly. iPhone 15 with tons of storage. I really want one.
Yo, you've won 14 times on the LPGA Tour. Since when is one enough for you?
That is true.
Get your head out of the sand trap, switch to T-Mobile, and get 4 iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines for just $25 a line. And you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
Swing big at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines for $25 a line.
4.
Greetings, Brooklyn congregation.
Cyberknife was truly a blessing for me, my family, and my ministry. If you have prostate cancer, I urge you to look into Cyberknife.
Call to learn more about Cyberknife at Perlmutter Cancer Center.
Any way you need, okay? Mm-hmm. Come with me.
Get what you need from someone who gets it.
Hyundai Scoreboard, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's the Yankees 8 and the Texas Rangers 6 in the rubber game of this 3-game set. Dane Dunning still in there. Will face 9-1-2 in the Yankee order. First up, DJ LeMahieu. He takes a strike. Anybody gets on, Judge will come up. Upstairs and inside, 1-1. Yankees trying to grab a home series. In the last 9 home series, they're 1-7-1, 10-19 since June 7th. The first 9 home series, 7-0-2, 21-8 through June 6th. They have the best record on the road in the game, tied for 14th at home. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not. 2-2 on LeMahieu. Baltimore has already lost. Tampa Bay beat them 2-1. Driven into right center field. That is going to be in there for base hit. Bouncing up against the wall. LeMahieu's going for 2. Here's the throw. He is out by plenty. Good defensive play by the Rangers. Getting LeMahieu trying to stretch it into 2.
Yeah, great bat at bat. Drove the ball into right center field. Did everything right. Ball away. Go with it. Shoot it to right field. But again, just a perfect carom. And a great throw to second base. Right, Michael. They had DJ easily.
Scored 8-6. Verdugo takes a strike. Taveras, considered a very good defensive outfielder with a good arm. Showed it right there. I guess if you're a hitter and you feel, I split the outfielders, the ball's at the wall, I got to get a double here.
Usually out of the box, you know, you have a good feeling, and then as you round it, I mean, you're making him, putting the pressure on the defense to make a perfect throw if he does get a good carom. And that's just what happened.
Ran hard right out of the box.
It's not like you did anything wrong. 9 times out of 10, you're sliding in. The throw's a little off target possibly, or, but first things first, another good at bat for DJ LeMahieu.
That one has popped up in the infield. And Simeon makes the play for the second out. Let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam. A somewhat similar play.
Yeah, this was early in the game. Juan Soto makes a good play off the wall. Originally called safe. Seeker under review. Made it even a better play because they reversed it and he was called out.
And here's Soto sitting on 2 home runs on the day. He's 2 for 4. He was 1 for 7 in the doubleheader. Had a long fly ball just to the left of dead center in the first that Taveras ran down. Then a home run in the 3rd. Then a line drive to first in the 5th. And a long home run in the 7th. His 30th of the year. He's now homered against all 30 teams in baseball. Rangers were the last one that they had to check a box on. Fly ball, left field. Langford is there, and Langford puts it away as the Yankees go down in order 1, 2, 3 after DJ out trying to stretch it to 2.
Current owners and lessees of an eligible competitive luxury brand vehicle get this low mileage lease on this 2024 Cadillac Lyric Tech for around $399 per month.
They're back. Verizon Small Business Days are here.
August 5th to the 11th. Get a free tech check and special offers, like a free 5G phone when you switch. Don't miss out. Get started today.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Mel. Is now good for a quick catch-up on your plan?
Yes, now's great.
Has anything changed since we last spoke?
You know what? Yes, I'm thinking more long-term.
Great. We'll make that change to your plan and adjust as needed.
This helps a lot.
Bye, Mel.
Bye. Make sense of your money with Citizens.
Swung on and hit in the air right.
The Yankees are walking off again.
And another mob at home plate at the new house.
Unbelievable.
It's time now for the Chevy play of the game.
Well, good things are happening in Big G, and this was a big 3-run homer. Back-to-back days for him. That's a good sign for the New York Yankees. That's the play of the game.
Well, I go to the 9th inning. Yankees 8 and the Rangers 6. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 in the Rangers order against the Yankee closer, Clay Holmes, who got Seager to ground out to Volpe for the final out of the 8th. So he's looking for a 4-out save. One and 0. There's a strike on the outside corner. Slider whispering across the corner. The Yankees have 12 hits and the Rangers have 11. And a strike, 1 and 2. Driven down the left field line, foul.
Well, 2-run leads, so important to get that leadoff hitter, not to get anything going, not bring the tying run to the plate. They're trying to get Simeon off the plate away, but Clay Holmes has hung both those breaking balls. He waved it on a Cousins sliders earlier in the game, way off the outside corner.
Just missed. 2 and 2. Crowd wanted that one. An announced crowd of 45,318 on the Sunday afternoon. How close was it? It's a strike. According to the box. 2-2. Swing and a miss. No harm, no foul. Strikeout nonetheless.
Well, he stuck with the breaking ball, and the last one was the best one. A big breaker right here for a swing and a miss from Simeon.
Here's Josh Young against Clay Holmes. Young 1 for 4 today, singled in the 6th inning. This is about as straight away as you'll see a defense these days. No one shading anywhere.
Visions of days past.
Yeah, it's amazing. Two and 0. First 8 games of the homestand, the Yankees have split. And they've split the first 2 games of this series, so a double rubber game. 2 and 2.
Clay Holmes with a lot of breaking balls in this inning. Got Simeon with a swing and a miss, and now another breaking ball here, actually kind of backing up. Got a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, got him. The Yankees are out away.
Another breaking ball and another backup breaking ball. Watch, this ball is supposed to break away. You see it's coming down, and then it actually comes back into him. But another strikeout for Clay Holmes.
And here is Wyatt Langford. 1-0. 8-6 Yankees. We're in the ninth. Grounded, foul. 1-1. Two home runs for that man. Now has 30 on the season. A long bomb for Judge, his 42nd of the year, 299th of his career. And the pitch. 2-1. th home run of the year for Giancarlo Stanton, a big 3-run shot. The big boppers doing their thing now. They need Holmes to do his. The 3-1. He walked him. And that brings up Nathaniel Lowe as a tying run. Lowe hit a home run off Leiter in the 8th inning. And now Matt Blake wants to talk things over with Clay Holmes.
They give him a little break. You know, he's thrown 25 pitches. Getting that last out and then going into this inning. And the only thing that bothers me, it doesn't bother me, but you know, it concerns me a little bit, is when you start throwing that breaking ball over and over and over again, sometimes you do lose the feel of his bread and butter pitch, which is that good sinker.
In the 8th inning, Lowe connected.
Well, this was a long home run. Juan Soto kind of turned and just watched.
They will not hold on Langford at first. The Mayo playing behind him. And a strike. Might have told him stay away from the slider. He can't hang a sinker. Runner goes. Grounded foul. And the Yankees are a strike away. Most of the crowd standing. Langford goes, another foul ball.
I don't know that I've seen Clay Holmes throw this many breaking balls.
Well, the combination of Wells and Holmes feel very good about that pitch right now. A strike away from closing it out. Runner goes. No throw, 1-2. that run means nothing. They need to keep low in the ballpark. And the pitch outside. He's thrown 21 breaking pitches and 9 sinkers. And Garcia with 18 home runs is on deck. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yankees up by 2 in the 9th. Low battling. Tim Hill gets up. When it was 8-3, the Yankees didn't think it would come down to this, but it has. The 2-2. 3-2. Crowd getting antsy, getting nervous. Boone can't feel too great either.
This was supposed to be an easy one, right?
Yeah. 3-2. Another foul ball. Texas battling for its playoff life, trying to get back into the picture to defend their championship. He's at 33 pitches. His season high is 34. Langford leads off second. 2 men out. And the payoff. Upstairs as Langford takes third and Lowe walks. So 2 straight walks with 2 outs. And that brings up a very dangerous Adolis Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia came into this series not swinging the bat, but he had a huge day offensively yesterday and has had some good at-bats today.
Duran pinch running at first for Lowe. Low and away, 1-0. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's that slider, 1-1. Clay Holmes trying to convert a 4-out save. A season-high pitch count of 36. Garcia calls time. The run that's important right now, Ezekiel Duran at first base. Anything into the gap. Can he score? 1-1. Outside, 2-1. You have Taveras on deck. It's the most pitches he's thrown since 2019 with Pittsburgh. The 2-1. 3-1. So important, if you lose him, then the tying run goes to second base. And he could score on a hit to tie the game. Outfield is deep for Garcia. Also, they want to cut off anything in the gap. Chisholm is deep at third and close to the line. Runners lead off the corners. 3-1. That one is looped into center field. It is a base hit. 1 run scores. Duran will go to third. And now it's a 1-run game. Yankees up 8-7.
Yeah, I think just because the pitch counts are going to have to get Holmes. Taveras coming to the plate, a switch hitter, so you know he can turn around if he needs to. But again, another breaking ball just off the end of the bat. He dunks into center field.
So now, with the slider and also the amount of pitches he's throwing, you have to watch out for any wild pitch where Duran could score. So that comes into play. That's the tying run at third. Here's Taveras.
Yeah, we talked about Garcia earlier, 9 stolen bases on the year. And I think if you're Aaron Boone, you've got to probably allow him to take second. If he runs, you cannot go for a bad throw and allow them to score.
Inside 1-0. The pressure is mounting on Clay Holmes. He's at 40 pitches. He's blown 9 saves this season, the most in the majors, 6 in the last 11 opportunities. Trying to nail this one down. The 1-0. Strike. Crowd moving between holding its breath and trying to cheer on Holmes. 1-1. Again, a strike away. 1-2.
I don't know why he has stayed away from the sinker so much. I mean, he's got good velocity, good movement. It's a 98 right there.
Taveras calls time. The crowd remains standing. Holmes gets the sign. And the 1-2. Runner goes to second. No throw. They allow Garcia to steal second base. So now the go-ahead run is in scoring position with a 2-2 count.
Yeah, I think if you're Aaron Boone, you just take a chance that Clay Holmes somehow, some way can get an out right here.
And the 2-2. Outside 3-2. Oh my, it has come to this here in the Bronx. 9th inning, second and third, 2 outs, 3-2 count on Taveras. 44 pitches for the closer Holmes. And the payoff. Ground ball. Gleyber Torres will field. Goes to his knee, fires, and they hold on. Take a breath. Yankees win 8-7.
Wow, that was an ending you did not want to see. Gleyber Torres got his glove mixed up, and it made it a tougher play than it was. Clay Holmes going to be exhausted after this one. It's been a long time since he's thrown that many pitches, but Gleyber went to his knees and just lawn darted over there. But you know what? All said and done, huge offensive day for the Yankees and a big win.
Yankees are 70-49. That moves them back into a first-place tie with the Orioles. And the Yankees get to 70 wins, 20 games faster.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up that never sleeps. And find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. In a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. Never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues, up to you, New York, New York, New Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. sound blues, or melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New
Thank you for watching this live stream on Yankees Highlights. Subscribe to this channel and never miss out on these videos and streams. Have a great night, everyone.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it, New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York if I